So after my video yesterday was posted, I was getting a lot of questions and a lot of people inboxed me, showing me their support. Thank you all for your support, and I support you in your transition as well. Now, one of the things that was plagued in my inbox a lot was, what were some of the reasons why you stayed? A lot of the women shared different reasons why they stayed. And a couple of reasons why I stayed, number one was because of like the honeymoon period. After your abuser abused you, they're always nice to you. You get gifts, you get attention. The love making is just like sweeter and sweeter. Another reason why it was hard to escape the control. And you never know how controlled you are until you're not controlled. Actually, the control felt like love to me. I just felt so loved. Everything about my relationship just felt like love to me. It never felt like control, but everybody on the outside kept telling me, that it was just too controlling and this and that. But I could never see it until I was away from the situation. Also, you feel personally like you're responsible for the other person's negative behavior. Well, maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I just need to find a better way to discuss issues when there's issues. Maybe I should just call on the phone and talk. You just really be wanting to stick things out because you feel like that person is going to get better. They didn't mean it. It wasn't as bad as the last time. Nobody's seen it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen that frequently. So you start evaluating this one, this episode against this episode. It's not that bad. I mean, he was just a little frustrated or whatever. You have a family together. You want things to work. So you try to find some stick-to-itness because you want your marriage to work. You want your relationship to work. You guys build things together. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to clarify this really quick. Everything that I personally went through in my marriage with my abuser, I stayed because I wanted to stay. I stayed because I loved the person. I think I stated it yesterday. I loved the person more than I loved myself. I wanted to be there. However, God saw fit that he pulled me out of the situation because I didn't have the strength to leave. Had the situation of the divorce, him filing for divorce, had not occurred, I would still be there. He had left. My abuser had left plenty of times. And I went and got him back because I loved him. You hear this song playing saying, I never loved a man the way that I loved you. I was a plump fool because I loved him. But God loved me enough to begin to show me in the midst of all of this. He began to show me me. He began to show me what people see on the outside. It's really in the inside. That I was stronger. That I had courage. That I was strengthened. And walking away or being pushed away wasn't such a bad thing. It wasn't such a bad thing. There's so many reasons why we stay. There's so many reasons why you stay. And there's so many reasons why you should leave. You got to find your reason that you can leave, and you got to be okay with it. Everybody's situation is not the same. I said this, I wouldn't have left if God hadn't created the situation I didn't have a choice but to leave. Because I just knew things would get better. I knew that we were going to make it, that God was going to do it. But now my focus is on, God, you do it for me. The energy that I put into, God, you do it for that person. God, you do it for me. Deliver me. Heal me. Show me. Clear my mind, God. Show me why and what was so wrong with me to be able to sit in a situation like this. How did I become so low? When I'm serving you, when I'm running for you, when I'm doing all these things for you, how did I get in this position of lowness that I was willing to go through all of this? Because you hear the song say, I didn't know, I mean, I love the man the way that I should have loved myself. So I just encourage you, whatever the reason is that you're still there, that you would continue to pray and ask God to strengthen you to leave. I know how hard it is to leave. I know it's hard to leave. Some of us share lifetimes together with the person who hurt us. And you believe that things will get better. And if it's not getting better, then you should leave. But if your partner is taking the appropriate steps of deliverance, healing, then, you know what I'm saying, and it's not occurring, then you guys move forward. But if it's not, then run to safety. I love you guys, but God loves you best.